Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lisa. Welcome. Today is the 30th, and I'm planning on going live, or I am live, I should say. I'm just going to wait for some people to come on. I thought I'd do some readings today. Let me turn off my phone here so it doesn't bother anyone. Just turn off the sound. I don't want anybody here, I don't want to get interrupted by phone calls, and I forgot to do that before I got on here. So let me do that with you now. There we go. Okay, so today what I thought I would do is use the Wisdom of the Oracle cards, which I really love by Colette Baron Reid, and do some pulls for people, do some card readings. Let's see what we come up with as people come on. If you subscribe and you hit the notification button and you share so that everybody can see my channel, I would really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. That's even better. And let me know you're on. Let me know you're here, and I'll pull a card definitely for you, an angel card reading from the Wisdom of the Oracle. A lot of crazy energies that are going around. Remember that Taurus is, sorry, just still turning this off here. It's making a funny sound. Remember that Saturn retrograde is finally ending. So it turned direct yesterday in Capricorn. So that's a little bit better energy. But the thing is that Mars, even though it's still retrograde in Aries, is it's in a square. It's in a really rough square with Saturn. So we're still feeling this energy. And now tomorrow is the full moon in Aries. So still lots of anxiety, still lots of panic, still lots of people, you reap what you sow. So if you've created really good karma, nothing to be concerned about, okay? But Saturn rules over like orders, structure, rules, what we do, what happens. And that's kind of what we're looking at right now, okay? So, and it's going to stay in Capricorn until December 1st, which means you'll have plenty of time to catch up and keep your head down and really just start visualizing what positive you want to come up. Hi, Lynn. How are you, sweetie? I'll pull out a card for you today from the Wisdom of Oracle deck, okay? Let's see what it has to say. And make sure you share. First, I have to let my kitty out, who is crying. Come in. All right, here. Go. Okay. All right. Let's see, Lynn. Hi, Laura. I don't think you've been here before, Laura. If you haven't, welcome to the channel. Give me a thumbs up, please. Subscribe down below and hit the notification button. And if you can share, you'll get to a card. I'm pulling angel cards today from the Wisdom of Oracle decks. It was such a crazy day today. I didn't get a chance to pull any cards for each individual sign. So I thought I would come on and talk to people and see if there's anybody that would like to have a card drawn for them today regarding the energy that's out there. Remember, the cards that I pull are always about energy. Hi, Patricia. Welcome. I'm saying this to everybody that comes on. Please subscribe below. Please hit the notification button. I come on live like this, and you will be notified when I come on live if you've hit the notification button. Hi, Susie. There's also a place down below that has my email. It has my website where you can go and you can actually look up private readings, because I do private readings as well. It's also a donations of love button down there where people can donate to help me purchase. Like I purchased the Wisdom of the Oracle cards from a really nice donation last week, and I'm very grateful for that. So feel free if you'd like to donate. I'm always grateful. And share, like, thumbs up button, like it. And let me know that you're here. Every day we're getting more and more people, and I love it. So happy you guys are all here. So Lynn, let's start with you. I'm going to pull a card for you and see what we get. I've been shuffling these like crazy. I'm just going to take a card right off the deck. And I got mending. Wow. That couldn't be more appropriate. It's got a woman who is, it looks like she has a kite that goes up to heaven. or she's talking to someone. Look at the angel that's next to her, talking to someone in heaven and mending a broken heart. I mean, this is a lovely card, Lynn, and I think it's so appropriate for everything because we'll be mending for many months to come, won't we? And it's such an appropriate card for you. I feel like today's been an especially tough day. Not exactly sure why, but my angels are telling me that you really needed to be able to come on today and have a card pulled for you. So I'm really glad you did. I'm really glad that you came on and that this card has such special meaning for you. But look at the beauty in this card. You have the blue sky, which is the open throat chakra, expressing your feelings. It has beautiful pink clouds instead of white clouds. The pink clouds are all about love and understanding. They're very, very tiny little fairies. Look, they're sitting like on thimbles of thread, and they're sewing. She's sewing. She's working on something. She's mending something, okay? And if you're mending a broken heart, if you're mending feelings today, this card is definitely appropriate for you. So, Lynn, I hope such a great card. Went to mom's house. Okay, yeah. I mean, I really, your angels are telling me this is definitely a card that's needed today for you, and that it's been a really tough day. So lots of love to you, hon. I'm really glad you're here. Try to stay for the whole reading, everyone, because even though I pulled just one card for you particularly, the cards kind of add up, and you might be able to take a message from the card that I pulled for someone else. It may have special meaning for you, and it's because you're here. There's never a wrong turn, as I always say with the universe. So there's a reason that you're here, and it's definitely to follow the cards and get the messages. So there could be messages in other cards. I love you too, Lynn. I'm really glad you're here. And I hope you can stay for a little bit and enjoy. And all the people that are coming on, a couple of people signed off, but as people come on, if we can encourage them to like and share and hit the subscribe button, I would appreciate it. And let's see who's next here. I really should write them down because then I don't have to scroll up every time, which is kind of crazy. Laura, I'm going to pull a card for you, hon. So I know you've already liked and subscribed, so I'm grateful for that. I'm glad you're here on the channel. On Sunday mornings, I always come on and or Sunday midday, I do a mediumship reading where I pull through messages or I bring through messages from your loved ones who have crossed over. So it's really energetic. It's really full of love and laughter, and everybody that's here always is very supportive of each other. I have such a great group of people that come through. So again, make sure you're notified down below and subscribe so that you'll be notified when I come on. So Laura, the card I pulled for you is time to go. So you're making a decision, or maybe you've already made a decision that where you're at, look, she's running towards the end of the pier. She's going off. She's going to take a leap of faith here. So this may be a card that specifically is speaking to you about either a job, a career, something you're not happy in, something that you've made a decision. It is time to go. You're not happy where you are anymore. Or it could also be about a relationship, I'm hearing. And I think your angels are telling me that you've been in some kind of a relationship where you've been seeing a lot of red flags. Let me know if this is true, Laura, because that's what I'm hearing from the angels. If you've been seeing a lot of red flags, they want to make sure, your angels are telling you to definitely trust your own judgment. Trust your gut is what they're saying, because you know better than anybody what's good for you, what's right for you. So take that leap of faith. It's okay. The universe has got you. Look at all the clouds that are around, the soft, fluffy clouds, right? So the universe is going to catch you. You're not going to fall. And that's a promise from the universe. Okay. So let me know if that card rings true for you, Laura. And I'm really glad you're here, and I'm glad you've signed up with our group. And like I said, any of the cards that show up along the way, they could also have special meaning for you. Take out of the cards what you hear. It's not just the card I pull for you. Take a leap of faith. Maybe you were doing some mending. Maybe you're trying to mend a relationship as well. Okay. So definitely listen to all the cards. Stay on if you can. Please subscribe for my girl. We're becoming a little family. We are, Susie. It's so nice that you guys have started right from the beginning. That's awesome. So let's see who now we're going to be pulling for. Like I said, I should keep track of this. Patricia. Hi, I'm ready to pull a card for you. So let's see what the angels have to say for you today. With these oracle decks, I tend to find that the angels, it really opens my third eye, and I get a lot of messages from your angels, from my angels. So I will give you whatever psychic messages that I'm getting. That's for sure. Okay. And the message I got to you is serendipity. Look at that card, how pretty it is. Can you see that little fairy? All the green is such healing earth energy. The pink around it is love. But serendipity is right place at the right time. Things are happening exactly the way they're supposed to happen. All you need to do is surrender and let the universe guide you. Okay. And this could be for a lot of you. It's kind of very similar to Laura's card that I just pulled time to go. But this is a chance for you to really let go of what's out there, let go of what is holding you back. It's serendipitous that you're here today. It's serendipitous that you found my channel. It's serendipitous that you're meeting all these lovely folks that come on whenever I do a live reading. So since it's serendipitous, take advantage of the serendipity, right? Take advantage of the fact that this is all happening. You're here for a reason, and this card is telling you you're here for a reason. So trust the universe. It'll always guide you in the right direction. I have no doubt about that. Okay? So let's see, Susie, you're next. And you have a question, Susie. I'm going to pull a card for you, but what's your question, hon? You're so welcome, Laura. And this card fell out, so I'm going to definitely give you that. But Susie, you have a question? It says, the other day you did tell me there's a man that really care about me. He has glasses and black hair. I wonder, is the ex or a friend I have that is very nice to me? You know, we're coming into Mercury retrograde. It starts on the 13th of October. Tomorrow's the full moon. This is the energy that's out there, folks. And I'll just tell you, we have Uranus and Taurus, which came about the beginning of January, and that's a energy that all of 2020 has shown us, right? That the unpredictability. Uranus is very unpredictable. Now we have Mars in Aries. Mars is the planet of war. Aries, and that's its home planet. Its home sign. It loves to be in Aries, but it makes it stronger when it's in its home sign. So that's what we're in retrograde with. Okay. Saturn just came out of retrograde and became direct yesterday in Capricorn. When it became direct, however, it is now, as of today, squaring Mars. So a square is always, I always look at it, the best way to remember a square. A square in astrology kind of means look at the sharp corners where you can hurt yourself or where the energy is a little rough, instead of it being a circular or what we call a trine, or something that is a really positive sextiling. It's a really an energy that really gets us motivated, gets us going. But this energy is out there, and it's a rough energy. So we're still feeling. I mean, look at the debates last night. I mean, that kind of said it all, just what's out there in the universe. And now on the 13th of October, we're actually in the pre-shadow now, but the 13th of October, we go into Mercury in retrograde. And the reason I'm saying all this, Susie, is because when we're in retrograde, we often bring back our exes. Our exes, we may not necessarily go after them to bring them back, but they often come back to us because it's everything a reconciliation, a response, a re-notification, anything that's comes back during a retrograde, which is also okay? So it wouldn't surprise me if this person that we talked about the other day, or that we described very clearly, could be your ex. Does it mean you have to take him back? Absolutely not. Okay? You always have free will. I'm just describing the energies that are around us. Okay, and the energies that are around all of you as the angels bring the energies and the cards through. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to listen. You always have free will to make your own choice. That's what makes us human. We have that free will. Okay. So Patricia, you said the card goes with the one that you did last week. So you're still in that process. Whenever we get repeat cards, or we get cards that have the same meaning, it just means that issue particularly hasn't resolved itself yet, and you're still kind of hanging there. Okay, so that's why you probably got a very similar card. So Susie, it could be either or. If you're more interested in one than the other, go for the one you're more interested in, is what I would tell you. Follow your heart. It says, no, I know, but I really want to know if he was the ex that I was talking about. The angels won't tell me that, hon. The angels won't tell me that. Okay. All they tell me is that you have these people around you and to trust your gut and go with the feeling that you feel is the right feeling. He could be coming back. I'm hearing that's what I am hearing from the angels. He could be trying to come back. And whether or not you want him back, that's a whole nother question, a whole nother ball of wax. Okay. But I have a card for you, Susie. So don't go anywhere. The card I have for you is a leg up. Oh, look, it's adorable little polar bear with a little baby polar bear on its back. And I'm being told to say the number, which is the number 34. I'm not sure why and if that has meaning to you. But number 34, and it adds up to a 7, which is usually a card kind of indecisiveness. It's a card of, the illusion and delusion, right? We don't know what's coming. We can't make a choice. We can't make a decision. You have to kind of narrow it down a little bit. And that's what I'm hearing from this card. It's a very pure card, though. If I were to look at this card alone and not listen to what your angels were telling me, I would say, gee, this is a new person. Because with the whiteness and the purity, it's not so much going back, right? Not the reconciliation that I'm hearing and that I'm seeing. So it really can go either way. And I think it's going to depend on you. Okay. I hope that has meaning. Mohan, hi, I'm glad you're here. Well, tarot card readings, we're actually doing oracles today. Tarot card readings are a little bit different, and I usually do those on a daily basis, but I decided to come on live today instead. Yay. I'm glad, Susie. Hang in, because some of these other cards may have meanings for you. Hang in to the end, you guys, if you can, because at the end, don't forget, I do the 5 to 10 minutes of Reiki healing to open up your chakras, to help you feel healthier, to help you feel stronger. So definitely. Mohan, if you haven't already subscribed and hit the thumbs up, the like button, please do so. Hit the notification button down below. That means whenever I come live like this, you'll get notified and you can come on. I come on quite a few nights or evenings during the week besides the regular tarot readings I do. Tomorrow I'm starting the monthly tarot readings for the month of October, so they'll all be out in the next few days. By the weekend, they should all be out for each of the signs. And or each of the elements, I should say. I do them in elements and signs. So I break them down. I might pull for air signs, and all the air signs will be like Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They'll all be separately identified. Okay, so you'll get the reading for the month that way. And I'll use clarifiers as well to kind of really hone in on the message. Down below, for anybody that's joining us, thank you for doing that, and share it also. The more you share, the bigger the channel gets, and the more love there is for each other, which I really believe in. On what days are you doing reading? I'm not sure I understand your question. Every day I do readings. I either do them live at the end of the day, which is what I did today because I had a lot happening in the morning, or I will record a tarot reading for each sign. It's all one reading, but I pull a card for each individual sign. The mediumship I do on the weekends. I usually do on Sunday, and probably around midday you'll be notified. And I'm going to be starting to do Money Mondays. So I'll be pulling cards on money, what's around us, abundance, how to turn our mindset, how to think about ways of saying things differently so we're not feeling that sense of lack. Okay? 555. That's exactly right. That's a good sign. That's an angel sign. All the triple numbers are angel signs, right? 555 represents change. Sometimes it represents travel. It could represent a move, Susie. So, and I don't know if any of those are on your plate, but if they are, it's great that you pointed that out to everybody. 111, 222, 333, 444. Those, all the way up are angel signs. So that's exciting that you got to see that. So as I was saying, down below is my website. I do individual private readings, so you can definitely, my phone number's on there. It talks about everything I offer and prices and so forth. And you can contact me to set up a private reading. There's also there's a bar for, I call it donations of love. If anyone would like to donate to help me get new equipment, for people that have been donating, I'm so very grateful. Thank you. I was able to order a new microphone so you guys can hear me better. I ordered some new cards. Those are the cards we're using today, the Wisdoms of Tarot. And I also ordered the Good Tarot, which we'll be using. The Wisdom Oracle deck, which is by Colette Baron Reed. Colette Baron Reed. That's great. Okay, so now who am I pulling a card for now? Patricia, the card I pulled for you. So let's see who else is here. Give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying this. I love to have you guys here. Feel free to talk to each other. Laura, Susie, I pulled for you. Moana, looks like I'm going to pull a card for you today. So let's pull a card and see what we get. Let's talk about it. Time for a nap. So today has been a tough day, hasn't it? Look at that. See the little fox down there sleeping? How adorable. This is definitely a strength in the solar plexus area. And like I said, if you stay till the very end, I will be doing 5 to 10 minutes of Reiki healing. I'm a crystal Reiki master. I'm also a registered nurse. And the healing really helps open all your chakra, your energy points, and helps you stay healthy, especially during this time that we're going through. Now through the end of the year is especially going to be a tough time. Hearing to say the number, which is 24 or is a 6. So I'm not sure if that has any special meaning to you, Mohan, but the card itself is just give yourself some self-care. That's what this card is talking about. You do a lot for other people all the time is what your angels are telling me. And you often don't take time for yourself. So this is a card that's being pulled. And for many of you, I'm hearing. So it's not just for Mohan, it's also for many of you. We're givers. Okay, so many people that come on are givers and we're all constantly giving. But do we take time to do self-care and self-nurturing? Take a nap. How healing would that be? Right? And if you work and you don't have time to do that, just take it easy in the evening. Treat yourself to some fun. Treat yourself to something that you either really enjoy or that's just really comfortable not doing anything, right? That makes a big difference. It's a lovely card, and I'm sure it has meaning for quite a few of you guys. So let's see. I'm actually depressed and not happy all the time. Okay, and that's a part of, you're welcome, hon. Part of being depressed, that's all part of the energy that we're feeling. And I think you were here when I just talked about it. The energy that's out there right now between, like I said, Taurus and Uranus. We have Mars that's retrograde in Aries. We have tomorrow is the Aries full moon. We're going into Mercury retrograde. These are all energies of anxiety, of stress, of friction, of frustration, of rage, of depression. That's another one. So it could be that you're feeling a lot of that, and it's okay not to be happy all the time. We're human. We're not meant to be happy all the time. We're meant to express and feel all the emotions of the rainbow, right? That's what my granddaughter always tells me. She's 5. Feel all the emotions of the rainbow, Grammy, she says to me. And I really like it when she says it like that. But the card you got, A Time for Nap, is perfect for that. It's really kind of going within and not necessarily making yourself happy in this case. Maybe it's more about just taking some time to heal yourself, right? Take an Epsom salt bath. Take a nice bubble bath that's going to make you feel better. Now's the time to help you get out of where you are. And this could hold true for many of you. You're so welcome. And I hope I'm saying your name right, Mohan. I hope you subscribed and hit the notification button. And you, like I said, you guys can check out my website down below, northernlights.one. If you want to do a private reading, I do oracle card readings. I do mediumship readings, which is contacting your loved ones who have crossed over. I do readings that are psychic. I kind of include that anyway, because I'm always hearing messages from not only your guardian angels, but my own angels. So I pass that along. Whenever I'm doing any kind of reading, I do oracle card readings, angel card readings, tarot readings. And at the end of every session, after we've had a chance to chat and talk, I always do 5 to 10 minutes of healing Reiki, which I love to do because I think everybody needs to feel that, that even when on the recorded sessions that I do every day, usually, a few times a week, I'll come on live. And then on Sundays, I always come on live. But in between that, I will do recorded readings for each of the signs for the daily readings. I already posted the ones for this whole week. So you can go back and look at the other videos that are down below and find your sign. I don't know if you're an earth sign, an air sign, a fire, or water. So air signs are Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Earth signs are Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And I usually put it right in the description, but tomorrow I'll start putting out all this individual groups like the fire, water, air, and earth for the entire month of October. Okay, so we'll start doing that tomorrow as we come into this energy. Hang on to your hat, but you guys have a step ahead by knowing so much and knowing about the energies that are happening out there. I always try to talk about the energy that's around us whenever I come on first thing before I get into the card readings. I try to give you a leg up, give you a heads up so that you know how to handle it best, so that you know because that's going to make it worse. Sending out a lot of love every day. Have that be the first thing you do and the last thing you do every day. And let's change the energy. Between us, we can help change the energy, because this whole year has really been hi again, Queen. It's been quite a year of really tough energy, and the ending of the year up until December 21st, which is the winter solstice, that's actually when we start to enter the age of Aquarius, and that's actually when a lot of the planets are coming direct. We're going to have a tough fall, okay? A tough fall. So again, that's the energy that's out there. That's not the energy you have to accept. You always have free will. And now that you know that it's out there, change it. Make it better for yourself. Susie has a question. When it comes to the let's see. When it comes to the sings, did you know about Vedic astrology? Vedic astrology is called. Which one is more accurate when it comes to tarot, Vedic or regular? It's VEDIC, just so you know, and it's really a totally different type. It's the most ancient of all the astrologies. I tend to do tropical astrology, which is what you're calling regular astrology, only because it's easier for people to understand. Both are very accurate, so it doesn't matter which you believe in and which you follow. You can learn either or. There are people on here that teach Vedic astrology. There are people on here who teach tropical. If you go to any of the websites to pull up, like astrology.com, you can pull up your birth chart. Maybe one day in a live chat, we'll talk about birth charts, and we'll go through some of the signifiers in your birth chart and see what it means for you, which would be a lot of fun. Queenie, I'm going to pull a card for you, hon. I'm glad you're here. I'm mentioning again down below is my website. If anyone wants to do a reading, you can contact me. Also, my donations of love button is down there. If you'd like to, if you're enjoying my readings and you'd like to donate something, I'm grateful. But the readings themselves are free, okay? So, Queenie, let's pull a card for you. And I'm going to do some Reiki at the end, so hang in there, everybody. Oh, lovely. Round and round. Look at the card you pulled, the healing in that card. The blue, which is the throat chakra, the healing energy is gorgeous. The purple's down the bottom. This is a beautiful card, Queenie. Lynn, birth charts would be fun. Yeah, I think that would be fun too. And you just have to pull it up and then ask me questions. If we'll look at the charts and try to decipher what they mean. We'll try to do that in the next couple of weeks once I get the charts out. Once I get the readings out for each of the signs. We'll try to do that. I'm also going to be doing a class on how to sage your home and sage yourself to keep your energy very pure and light and in white spirit. So Queenie, let's get back to you on this card going round and round. I don't know if there's something on your mind and you've been doing a lot of ruminating. So thinking and rethinking, and this card is saying, let it go. Okay. Give your thought process to the universe. And this applies to a few people is what I'm hearing. Don't hold on to any guilt you might feel is a message for someone. We all feel a little guilt. We're only human, but it's not an emotion that's helpful to us. So it's not for our highest and best. Let it go. And that's what this letting go, round and round, our head, we're not letting go of thoughts or visions or ideas that we have, or even people that are in our life that may be toxic, that aren't serving our highest and best anymore. So let it go to the universe. Ask your guardian angels that surround you to protect you, keep you safe. Everyone is born with 2 or 3 guardian angels, right? And they're different from your spirit guides. Your spirit guides are they're angels, but they've walked on the planet. They're usually our loved ones who have crossed over. Guardian angels have never walked on the planet Earth. Okay, they are specifically assigned to you when you're born, and they leave with you when you pass. And they're specifically around for the reason of keeping you safe, answering your prayers. You can talk to them and ask them for many things. I mean, from the sublime to the very serious. There are some days when I would be running late for work, and I'd ask the angels, please give me a lot of green lights this morning. I'm running late to work. Or if it was an especially rainy day and I knew I had to stop somewhere, I'd ask my angels to fly ahead and save me a parking space that was really close to the store, so I didn't have to walk in the pouring rain. Sorry about that. That was my daughter. So I'm going to end. Now that I've pulled everybody's cards, I'm not going to do the Reiki right now. I'll try to come back on and do the Reiki, but whenever my daughter calls from Georgia, sometimes it's very important. So I want to make sure I get her message. So thank you all for joining. And Queenie, I hope that message and for others rings true for you guys. Okay. Pay attention to the energies that are out there. Remember, they don't control you. You control them. You have free will. So try to always let what we talk about come through and help us feel better. And I will come on in a little bit, and probably in about a half hour, and I will do some Reiki. So maybe watch for that live. Okay? Have a great day, everyone. Take care.